What's up? We are here in the back room of the house where all the washing is done, which is exactly what I'm gonna do today. Because luckily no one's home. I don't like. Does anybody else feel this way? Where they when other people are at home, it feels weird to do your laundry and stuff. I don't know if it's literally just me or is it because I'm if I have a weird unique situation, because most of the time my mom's at work and I'm alone at home with her boyfriend, and he owns this house, so it's weird because I feel weird living here because it's he's not my dad, you know. I've only known him for a pretty short while, and to then live in his house. I'll put this in an extra bag. There's embroidery on it. I'm not sure if that's gonna get broken in the wash. But that's why it's weird. That's why I feel weird literally doing anything. And he doesn't like me that much because he thinks I'm really lazy and that I never do anything. But that's just because he never sees me. He never sees me do stuff. Which is maybe the exact problem, but it feels, I don't know, when he's here, I don't want to do my laundry, because I don't like that he's looking at me, and I swear he's judging me for everything I do all the time. And he does just judge people. That's one of the main character traits anybody would say that he has, even his own kids, when asked about what his flaws are. It's just he judges people so fast, and I swear that what if I do my laundry wrong or something, in his eyes he's gonna judge me for it, and I don't feel receiving all that judgment when I'm just trying to get my stuff clean, you know. That's a good amount. This morning I forgot to put on my belt, / I saw it and I went into the bathroom and I got dressed and I didn't take the belt, and then the threads are coming loose. And then I left the house and I was already on my way, and I couldn't have gone back, and I was oh, I'm not wearing a belt. Shit, but that's fine. 60. Should probably turn it on first. 60 is fine. Where is here? Black washing liquid. Laundry detergent. My flaw is I never check the back how much laundry you're supposed to use, how much. Our water is considered hard because it's got a lot of calcium in it. Because I don't know why. 60 milliliters. How much is one bucket? And this is exactly the moments that I'm trying to avoid other people noticing. The fact that I don't know how much one of these, cups is. Whatever, I'm just going to use the one that actually has numbers on it. 60! That feels like a lot. Also, I'm just going to put 50, it's fine. Also, I feel no, I'll do 60. I feel I've heard someone say, that's probably 70, whatever. I've heard someone say that, what the laundry detergent, the recommended amount, I spilled it, that they put on the back of the laundry detergent is actually more than you technically need to use. And they do that so that you buy more laundry detergent because you run out quicker. And honestly, that seems pretty plausible to me, but is that even really true? I don't know. And honestly, I don't care. For now, at least, anyway, because this isn't my laundry detergent. I'm not paying for it. And then, ew. And then because there's pants in there that a dog peed on, I'm also putting in extra stuff that's disinfectant or whatever. Hey. But yeah, So whenever, like, the boyfriend is out of town, which doesn't happen a lot, because he's literally retired, and all he does is go in the garden and do yard work, and be inside reading, because he's old. Why did I say that? Oh, I have to hang up laundry too. It's not my laundry, but I'll do it anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah, he doesn't really do much, so he's just always here. He's always here, so I can never just, I don't cook for myself, because I'm also fearing that he's gonna, like, judge me for my lack of a cooking skill. Because I'm not that good at it, because I've never really done it, because I'm pretty lazy when it comes, oh my freaking god. Because I'm pretty lazy when it comes to that. And so I only ever really do really simple stuff. Or I just do, like, a freaking packet of instant noodles, right? Because they're fine. If you put enough stuff on it, like garnish it with whatever, they taste pretty good. And if you're a person who judges people for that, you're stupid. Dude, this thing is so big. What the fuck? It's never gonna dry. Anyway. So I don't like doing that either. So I'm not, like, I only ever go downstairs when I know that there's no one there. Else I really like to keep to my room. As you probably have noticed by the fact that every single time I'm somewhere in the house that isn't my room, I preface, like, the first thing I probably say is, I'm alone today. So, yeah, I guess that's nothing new. Do you like my shirt? Ramones. On the back. Lyrics to Blitzkrieg Bop. Because everybody loves that. So yeah. I wanted this, like, before this, when we were still living in my mom's house / apartment thing, I didn't really care about moving out that much, because, like, there was never, like, the pressure to do it, at a specific age, because I know some parents who really hate their kids. They're like, oh, you have to move out once you're 18, and if you don't, I'm going to make you pay rent here. And it's, like, that is stupid. You popped that child into the world, and now you're not going to, like, care about it? Fuck off. But yeah, my mom didn't do that. My mom made my brother pay rent when he had a job. But it was also just, like, very little, because she was like, well, if you'd like to help me out, that would be cool. And then my brother was like, yeah, man. So it was like a mutual agreement. But my mom doesn't do that for me because I don't have a job. My situation is unique, as they say. Maybe I'll get more into it at some point. But honestly, I'm just tired of repeating it to 100 different people. The amounts of times I've had to explain my, like, life story and why I'm so unfortunately sad, is crazy. So many teachers I've had to explain it to. Because otherwise, how is anybody meant to understand why I'm weird? Empty. So, maybe I'll talk about it, maybe I won't. But mostly, I don't really feel like it. Okay, for a second I thought that I put my shirt into one of these and then I didn't put it in the wash, but I did. Alright. I have to sneeze. Oh my god. Fuck. I got goosebumps from that. Anyway, now we're going back upstairs with my bag. Actually, I should leave that downstairs for when I pick up my clothes again. Whatever, I'll have to walk downstairs anyway. What else? I was at school today. I seriously need to fix my bangs. Are you seeing this shit? What is happening? It looks like a barcode. But I'm scared too, because the last time I messed it up so crazily. I forgot my jacket downstairs. imposing, gigantic closet. It is really cold in here. What the hell? Turn up the heat. That's something I don't like about this house. It's got floor heating. Maybe I've said this before. I've said it to so many people. It's got floor heating, and it's like totally broken because it's cheaply made. And so the floor only gets warm in some parts, like not all of it. And that's really annoying because I used to, in winter in the old house, I really liked just like in winter sitting by my radiator and putting it on the highest setting and just warming my back on it. But now when I'm cold, I can't really do that because it takes the floor really, really long to heat up. And so I can't even sit on the floor to be warm because it's always cold magically. Like the air in the room definitely becomes warmer, but like when you touch the floor, it just does not feel warm specifically. Which annoys me because it's so nice to sit somewhere that's warm, especially in winter. Which like winter is over now, but last winter it was so like ugh. You'd have to put on a blanket when you want it to be warm, and then you'd have to wait. Anyway. Dude. I'm so tired. On Sunday to Monday, I didn't sleep, really. I slept 40 minutes before I got up and, like, got ready for school. I was in school for, like, 4 or 5 hours. Or maybe only 3.5. I forget how long. We didn't really do anything interesting. We never do on Mondays, so I didn't really care. But I just need to make sure that I don't get too many, like, absences in. Because it's happened so many times that I've overslept. And all that shit. And, yeah, they're not gonna accept me into, like, the next grade, which I have to apply for if I want to do, like, if I do want to graduate, which I've just decided that's, like, the thing I'm gonna do now, because I didn't do my graduation in my old school, which is why I'm in the current school, because I dropped out of that one and then went into this one, but this one is, like, a special type school thing where, you train for jobs, and so there what you can also do is, like, retry, like, graduating. Not retry, but, like, if you haven't gotten the chance to before. And I didn't, really. But there was some trouble about that for a million stupid reasons. And another thing that they said was, like, oh, if your grades are good, they'll let you in, because you have to apply. And, if you have too many absences, they may just literally turn you down, which I think is kind of stupid. Because, like, in the old school, when you go to a gymnasium, you just automatically are allowed to do your, like, graduation exams. No matter how many times you were absent, it's just like, yeah, man, if you were absent, that sucks for you because you didn't notice what was happening in class, but you're still allowed to go, like, attempt it. And for this one, I've heard that the classes, like, the groups are just generally small, because not a lot of people have grades good enough to make it in there anyway. And not a lot of the teachers have faith in the students, which I understand why. A lot of them are just really, really uneducated. Like, uneducated to the point where it's like, we should put you back into the 5th grade, not the 12th, you know? But for me, every single teacher that I've asked and been like, hey, do you think this will work out, and blah, 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 they've been like, yes, totally, like, your grades were so good then. They were literally ass. And your grades were so good then, and your grades are so good now, and blah, blah, blah. And, my absences are going to get ticked up really high in my next report card. And they're going to want to see the one from summer as well. Because they needed my current one, and then the one that they're going to get in summer, and if the summer one may have too many absences, they might just, like, turn me away. But, like, I don't understand, because, like I said, the classes apparently are pretty small. There's not a lot of people in them. So it's, like, it's not that, you're not, like, a guarded community full of cool, super smart people. Anyway. Look. I have to finish my commission sketch today. I got paid. He gave me 5 euros more as a tip, which has never happened to me before. It's pretty cool. Because I was like, hey, yeah, originally I was going to do 55 bucks, but I'm putting it down to 45. Because I honestly... Because I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to afford that. And then today, and then he was like, no, this is totally fine. And I was like, awesome. And then today he was like, okay, I'll give you the money at school today. And then he did, and he pulled out a 50, and I was like, oh, I don't have any money to like give you 5 back. And he's like, I don't want the 5. And he's like, just keep it. And I'm like, whoa, damn. So like, nice. The other girl that I talked about in the commission ramble video, that I don't really like that much, she paid me half, finally, of the price, because she asked me today. She was like, oh, because I was talking to the other client about my stuff, because he sits next to me in class, and then she was like, how's my thing? And I'm like, well, you haven't paid me. And she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, because last time you told me that you didn't even have the money yet, so I wanted to make sure that you would be able to pay me. And she was like, okay, I'll give you 5 today and then 5 tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. So yeah, I can get started on that too, and that's going to be pretty simple because it's just a bust. Gonna sit here. Ooh, I should get hot chocolate and then just like watch a movie maybe, like a series or something. There's so many series I've started. I swear I can't finish a series if I can't just like binge it immediately. I feel like I don't have the like, ugh, the like attention for that. Not the attention, but like the ability to revisit a series for me for some reason is super friggin' hard. Like I watched Severance in like 3 days, and that was pretty great. But like other things, like I started way back when The Owl House was still new. I watched the first season like entirely as it was coming out. And then for some reason the final episode of the first season came out, I think, and then I just kind of stopped watching it. Not because I didn't like it anymore, but literally because I was like, oh, I should watch that. And then I never did. And the second season came out and I didn't watch any of that yet. So, still want to. Maybe I'll put that on. I don't know. Well, that's what I'm doing. Hope you have a great day. Ooh, one more thing. No, that's embarrassing. I don't know if I want to say it. Do you know how some people on YouTube, they like dance? Like, sometimes you'll come across videos, or I guess maybe if that's your niche, which I've been falling into recently, it's just people doing like videos of choreographies to like whatever song. It's mostly Vocaloid songs, because I like those. It's mostly people dancing to those, making their own choreographies, or just like doing it in cosplay, and that's really cool. And I want to try that too, but like it seems so hard. I've tried learning like bits of popular dances to Vocaloid songs before, like what was it called? Something something survey, dude. And I'm pretty sure that was one of the songs that was specifically made for the rhythm game project Sekai, which I do play occasionally, not that much anymore, but I have it installed. And I tried learning that, but like I feel like I can only, there's so much to learn, and then I feel like I just forget half of it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not good at remembering stuff. But like whatever. But dancing is fun, especially in the like idol genre. I feel like those dances are always really fun and really cute. More than like I feel like when people think of dance like as a hobby, they think of like hip hop and stuff like that, like more mainstream things. But I specifically like idol dance. I want to try it at some point. But like doing things is embarrassing.